Now, and it's winding canals, historic architecture, beautiful, fabulous food, restaurants are unbelievable. No surprise, 30 million people visit Venice every year.
But in the hope of reducing the number of tourists, the city has now imposed a €5 entrance fee for day trippers, basically, which is the equivalent to about £4.30.
Yeah, so is it really worth paying, well, I don't know why I'm asking this, of course it is, to take a trip to the floating city, but we have sent Josie on her first ever visit to Italy. Wow, is that true, Josie?
Morning, Josie.
Oh, good morning, Alison. Good morning, Dermot. The Italians know how to do it. They've got the best food, they've got the best fashion, and they've got the best cities. Welcome to the city of love, and in love I am with Venice. All right, sir, it's only a live broadcast, don't worry. Look at that architecture. Is absolutely gorgeous. We are on Rialto Bridge, which is a must-see on the sightseeing map. I've already been on all those boats down there, and it is just splendid. Now, it is a very special city, and I've always wanted to visit, but nobody, and I mean nobody, prepares you for how magical it is here. It is a must-see, which is why they're introducing a €5 daily tourism tax. But this has got a lot of people divided, a lot of tourists here. And if you have a look, just have a look round how busy it is. They need to control crowds here. So the only way that they're thinking to do this is with this €5 tax. They want to defer crowds, and they want to make tourists stay for a lot longer. Now, I'm joined by some tourists now. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Where are you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Where are you from?
I am from Brooklyn, New York.
And where are you from, sir?
Manchester, UK.
Now, what do you think about this €5 daily tax in Venice?
So I heard about it right before I came here. I wasn't so happy about it. You know, like I thought we're supporting the economy. You know, we're doing so much for Venice, and you know, just the extra tax. But I got to tell you, like, I was annoyed about it at first, but once we get here, this place is beautiful. You know, like, I love it. I wasn't happy about the tax, but this place is amazing.
It's incredible.
You know, so it turned out all right.
What do you think about the €5 tax, sir?
So I'll tell you like this. I live in Brooklyn, so I go to Manhattan a lot. Manhattan just introduced something called congestion tolling.
Yeah, we've got that in London.
Right,
yeah.
so congestion tolling is if you go into Manhattan, they charge you, I think it's $16. Now, if you're a tourist and you're going to Manhattan and taking an Uber, you're getting that also. So I understand where they're coming from, the city of Venice, with the tax that they have. The question is, where is the tax going? And second of all, I think there has to be a very orderly and classy way that this tax is collected. Not that the marshal's going around and asking everyone, did you pay your tax yet? I think when you arrive in the airport, it should be given. I understand where they're coming from with this tax. I just think that the system has to be worked out better. Yeah. And also, I just want to make sure that this tax is staying the same. Yes. We're not going to be moving around. You know, I love Venice. It has the Stinky-Wasser. It has everything you could possibly need here. But this
is worth it, isn't it?
Yes.
What have you got left on the agenda for your holiday?
No, ask him.
Oh, right, you're all following each other.
He's the tour guide.
I'm leading around. We got Doge's Palace. We're going to go on a gondola tour.
The Jewish ghetto later today.
We're going to do the Jewish ghetto later today. Then we're going to have to Florence and Rome.
You cannot forget about that pasta here.
Oh,
the pasta.
Sure. Oh, my goodness.
So, all in all, do you think the €5 tax is worth it?
I think we're in a bit of a disagreement. I understand it.
Yeah, I think it's unnecessary. You know, I would rather not, but, you know, this place is beautiful. So.
Right, well, we've got lots of things to do today. You guys have an amazing holiday. Join us a little bit later, where we'll be getting some more views on the €5 tax.
Jose, just hang out with those guys. I mean, they bring the party, don't they?
Oh, they're amazing, aren't they? They're amazing, yeah. They said, you guys know how to have a party. You party.
Oh,
later.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's so our school has off until like next week. That's our spring break. So we're going up until the day the semester starts, arriving back 12 a.m. and then the first class I think is 8 a.m. the next morning.
Yeah,
so
but we'll figure it out, you know. Straight back 8 a.m., 7 p.m. club the next night, you know, we'll figure it out.
All the way from America, and they're not worried about paying the €5 tax. I don't think a lot of people here. Are you having a nice holiday, guys? Hello.
Oh, thank you, Josie. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
I mean,
Josie.
I'd pay €5 just to hang with our Josie and them lads.
Yeah.
Would do. That's all I need. Thank you so much. We'll speak to you later, darling.
Thanks, Jose.
It's the first city in the world to charge day trippers a tourist fee of €5. It's unbelievable. Now, Josie's been finding out for herself if it's a good idea or not. Have you been having a good time, Josie?
Alison, Dermot, I've always wanted to come to Venice, OK? It's always been on my bucket list. Aww. And you know it's going to be special, but you don't realise how special it is going to be until you're here. It is magical. You could spend years walking around Venice and still be taken in by the beauty of it on a daily basis. It has been everything and more. It's got the art, it's got the culture, it's got the architecture. Behind me, you've got the Grand Canal. Look at these. How beautiful are those? I've ridden on one of these this morning. I keep pronouncing it wrong. A gondola. Gondola. Does Bristolians find them hard to pronounce?
It's a gondola.
I've been on a...
Gondola.
Gondola. I've been on one of these this morning and it was immense. The fashion, the food, just everything. But, you know, they are a little bit full with their tourism. So it does get very busy on occasions. Don't get me wrong, they love tourists, but it does get very busy on occasions. So they've introduced a €5 tax, a daily tax to come and visit here. And this is what some of the tourists had to say about it.
This is such a special place that it's definitely worth paying it. But I think it would put other people off.
There's a lot of tourists, so they need to charge.
It's too crowded yet this morning, so I think it's a good idea.
I feel like it's a lot of money for a day, but then again, I feel like there is a lot of crowds. I feel like if you're coming to Venice, you're going to pay it, so it's just another way to make money, I think.
Yeah, for me, I don't mind paying an extra €5 because I think it's worth it.
Everyone should get the chance to experience all these different places, and with the cost of living already so high, adding more to it doesn't seem right.
Yeah, if it keeps the crowds down, yeah, all for it.
As you can see, lots of tourists here are happy to pay the €5 charge. But a lot of people are questioning where the money is going. Now, I'm joined by Laura. Laura is a Venetian, and you've been, a tourist guide here for over 25 years. How do you feel about this daily tourist tax?
I don't think that it's going to be the solution. I think that we should go to the issue, to the root of the issue, which is today a lot more people want to travel, can afford travelling, and we should make tourism sustainable.
Do you think it's going to make a difference? Because if people want to come to Venice, people will come to Venice.
People will come to Venice anyway. At the moment, the project is experimental, so we're trying to register the presence of everybody coming to Venice. And that is also an infringement of your rights, because you have to record your name, the place where you're coming from. And the other day, we had more than 120,000 people coming for the day. Not paying, right? Because it's only day trippers, people that come for the day that will pay. But we had 120,000 people coming to Venice.
I was talking to a tourist earlier, and she said she came 20 years ago, and the crowds were nothing on this scale. So it's hard. I mean, what do you do? How do you support the crowds here?
It's difficult. We're angry, we're nervous, and it's very difficult to move around. When people are actually picnicking on bridges, they don't respect the golden rule of walking on the right-hand side of these narrow alleyways.
But coming here today, I cannot tell you how beautiful it is. I will definitely be back. I am a big Italy fan, but Venice, for me, has made it. It is absolutely magical. And if you've not had the opportunity to come, put it on your bucket list. It is bellissimo. Oh. I'm going to get back on one of those gondolas. I hope I've said it right, Laura.
Gondola. It's gondola, darling. But listen,
gondola.
Is it worth the €5, Josie? Is it worth it?
I would pay €5 to come here all day long. It is magical. You could spend years and years and years just going around looking at the architecture, and the beauty of it is absolutely blown me away. You can't really get over the magic of it.
Thanks. I don't think Jimmy's very happy about this €5.
It's an exclusive, is it? The most beautiful city in Europe is worth €5 a day.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thank you, Josie.
Thanks, Jose. Thank you so much for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every single day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the morning.